Hi guys, this is Full Moon Magic 26, and today is the first time I am going to show you how to protect yourself before casting. This is something that every single witches on every single people who try to want to cast their own spell, they must do a protection spell, or they must prepare to put a protection upon themselves in order to make sure that the spell is not gonna backfire on them or is not gonna return to them. Okay, guys? This is the well requested teaching that I can teach you, but this goes on a 3 parts, okay guys? Because protection, you can only protect as many as you want, okay? But people like me and a lot of professional spellcaster, they do a lot more protection than I can show you, okay? So this is what I do, okay? This is what I do when I do the casting, or before I do the casting, I make sure I do the first. This is the first part, okay, guys? Now, the first thing I do before I cast a spell is I first clean myself, okay? I do a bath cleansing. So there are 2 ways to do the bath cleansing, guys, and that is to, go and have a nice bath and put a bit of salt on it, sea salt, a handful of sea salt, and of course I put a handful of rosemary. And or maybe if I have any left of my holly hyssop, then I put that one too. So that is the first thing I do. Okay, guys? The first thing I do before I do any casting on whatsoever is I cleanse myself. Okay? And that is a bath cleansing I do. Okay? So once you do the bath cleansing, you then go to your work surface and you have to clean your space. Okay? You clean your space. Now, after all your space is clean, make sure it's all clean, then you can light your incense, okay? You can light an incense, and I use dragon's blood, or you can have a white sage, or you can do a protection incense, such as this one, which I'm gonna show you guys, okay? Just show you, you can use this protection incense. Okay, guys, there it is. So what you need to do is you are going to light this protection or the incense. Let me just do this, okay? And let me just do this. You're gonna light this, and you are going to cleanse your space. Okay, guys, you're gonna cleanse your space with your incense. Okay, you make sure you cleanse your incense, you cleanse your space with your incense. Okay, that is what I do, and this is what you do not see when I do casting in front of you on my live. You don't see this because I prepare this before I go on live. Everything is all prepared before I go on live. So I do the cleansing. I cleanse the space where I'm going to be working, okay? After I cleanse the space where I'm going to be working, and I'm going to put and cleanse myself, okay? I'm going to cleanse myself, especially my hand. This is where I do a lot of touching, so remember. Then I'm going to cleanse all the tools, okay? Let's say I'm going to be using candle. I'm going to cleanse the candle. If I'm going to be using any tools, herbs, or anything like that, I do cleanse them, okay? I cleanse all my tools, all my materials, okay? So, after I cleanse all the tools and materials, I prepare all my materials right in front of me, okay? And then the second part, guys, is I then put the 4 element, okay? Which is the earth. You put a bit of earth, you put a bit of soil in a bowl. Then you're going to put incense. I use incense for air, okay? I use candle for fire. Okay, gonna use candle for fire, and I use water. Okay, so what you need to do is on the corner of the table. Okay, if you're using a table, let's say this is my table, I'm using this table. Okay, so if I'm using this table, I am then going to put my soil, which is the element of earth. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the north. Then I am going to put my smoke, okay, which is the element of air. Okay, and that is on the east, guys. Okay, on the east. Okay, then I am going to use the fire. That is the element, that is on the south. Okay, and I am going to use the water element, that's on the west, element of water. So you have the 4 element right in there on your working place, guys. Okay, now this is really important. Okay, this is your important. Okay, first of all, what I do is, if you are working with any spirit or deities, okay, you're gonna invoke them and you're gonna ask them to protect you while you're casting. Okay, that is what I do. Now, if you don't have any deities or if you don't have any spirit that is working with you, that is no problem. But I do, and a lot of spellcaster that does this professionally, they all have a deities that they're working on or spirit that they're working on. But if you do not have them, that is not a problem. Then you have to make sure you use other means of protection, okay? Which is the element of, that's the north, that's the east, that's the south, and that's the west. Okay, guys? And this is important. Spell casting is not as easy as what you think, okay? You have to make sure you do the protection. And this is what I do, okay? Some people and some spellcaster, they do different way. And I respect how they do it. Please do respect how I do mine, okay? We all do different thing. And if this is the thing that works for me, I continue to do what works for me. All right, guys? Because each one of us does different thing. You can find somebody who will be just doing an incense. That's it. If that is okay with them, that's fine. Do not judge anybody and how they protect themselves. But I am very, very, very thorough when I come to protection. I want to make sure that nothing comes back to me. I want to make sure that nothing goes back. And I want to make sure that there's not going to be backfiring. And I want to make sure I am not going to get a spiritual attack. Okay, guys? So what you need to do is this before I do the casting, okay? Before I do any casting. So what I do is all the side in there, okay? I got in here, I'm going to show you guys, okay? So it's going to be easy if I bring this one in. That is the soil, and that is the element of earth, okay? That is the north. And that is the smoke, okay? Can you see that? That's an incense I use. That's an east. That's the element of air. That is my fire. That is on the south. That is the element of fire. As you know, that's the south. And that is my water, the element of water, and that is on the west. So you get it, yeah? You got the 4 element right in your working place, okay? Now, you don't see this when I do the casting online because I have a table in here where they are hidden, okay? So they are hidden on that. So whenever I do casting, they are protecting me. But of course, I don't have to show you what goes on. And not many people will show you literally what they're doing. Okay, so let me put that one back. So before you start your invoking, so you're gonna call the protection, okay? You're gonna say, I call the guardian of the earth, okay? You're gonna ask the guardian of the north, Okay, you're gonna ask the guardian of the north, element of, oh, it moves. My thing moves. Sorry. So as if like they think I am casting. I'm not casting. Let me just go this one, guys. Okay. My tripod just moved on its own. Okay, so let me just do it again. So you're gonna ask for, I call upon the guardian of the north, element of earth. I call upon you, lend me your protection. Okay? Then you're gonna look at the east, and you're gonna say, I call upon the guardian of the east, element of the air. Please lend me your protection. Then you're gonna look at your south. I call upon the guardian of the south, element of fire. Please lend me your protection. Then you're gonna look at your west. I call upon the guardian of the west, element of water. I call upon you, all guardian, to lend me your protection as I cast this spell. Okay, so you are going to invoke the 4 elements to protect you while you're casting your spell. All right? So when you do this, okay, once you have done that, then you can then proceed on casting your spell. All right? Then you can proceed on casting your spell, guys. Okay? Once you finish casting your spell, you then have to thank these 4 elements. Okay? Okay? So you're going to say, once you finish casting, let's say you finish casting your spell, then you are going to look at the north and you're going to say, I call upon the guardian of the north, element of the earth. I thank you from lending me your protection while I was casting. Okay, so you're gonna thank them one by one. Okay, guys, so you're gonna thank the earth, you're gonna thank the air, you're gonna thank the south, which is the fire, and you are going to say you thanked to the element of water for lending you the protection while you do your casting, guys. Okay, that is the first step you must do if you want to know how to protect yourself. Okay, that is the first thing you do before you cast any spell, because any spellcasters and any witches and anybody who's trying to do any spells, the first thing you must do is cast your protection. Make sure you have a protection. Okay, guys? This is the basic I can teach you, but there are more complicated one. But I am teaching you something that is basic for all of you to do without you having to worry about what if I don't have a deity? If I don't have a spirit guide? If I don't have this, I don't have that, and I don't have a spirit that's working with me? Then you can ask the 4 element to protect you, guys. Okay? So this is getting too long. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do another video, okay, in a couple of days to do the second part on what I do afterwards, guys. Okay? So I hope you like this first lesson about how to cast a protection, on how to protect yourself before casting any spells. All right, guys. So thank you very much. This is Full Moon Magic 26. Come and like and subscribe to my channel. And I really hope that you follow this, you take it and take it seriously whenever you do a casting, because when you do a casting, guys, you want to see a result, you want to see a manifestation, and especially you want to make sure that it's going to protect you, and you will have a protection against anything that will backfire, against anything that will come back to you. Okay, guys? Full Moon Magic 26, guys. Please like and subscribe. And if you have a problem, or if you have any questions, message me on my on my bio, on my WhatsApp, or on my email, guys. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.